What's up, friends? We are back with our fantasy booking video series. This time, obviously, doing Elimination Chamber. This build up has sucked.
Yeah, it's been cheeks.
It's been so not good. I literally just read 2 seconds ago that even AJ Styles said on the Raw recap that WrestleMania is no longer the most prestigious pay per view each year. It's lackluster.
Damn.
Exact quote. So, we are going to share with you guys our fantasy bookings. As always, you guys let us know in the comments who's you like better. We changed some things around. I did a lot of moving around. I'm going to be honest. I did a lot of changes.
I didn't do a ton of moving around. It's still somewhat realistic. Just because it was like
realistic, but
it feels like to make this I don't know what it is. Like I'm looking at the Elimination Chamber, this has been like the least excited I've been for a while.
Yeah.
That I was like, it's gonna take a whole ass surgery to make me like super excited. So
fair.
I just tried to make it realistic to what is happening, but try to do some fun stuff in between.
That's fair. I changed a lot of shit.
All right.
I changed a lot because, like, I mean, I get that. I don't think that they can make this a great pay-per-view at this
Yeah.
point. Like, I don't think it's even possible with what they have done leading up to it. So, like, I think it's going to be fine. I think it's also hard to, like, look at last year's Elimination Chamber and all that happened. Obviously, the fallout to John Cena turning heel wasn't great. But, like, in the moment watching it, it's like
one of the craziest moments ever.
that was like that with Jade and, like, the whole, like, everything in Elimination Chamber last year was so good that it's like,
oh man, the
fall
Jade return is so
off
good.
From last year to this year comparison is insane.
Hey, shout out J. Cole, the fall off. Hey,
right. I thought you'd like that.
Yeah, you definitely did that on purpose.
I did. I really did.
For sure.
I did. I
For
so
sure.
did. I did. I get credit for that. Okay, so here is what Chamber's looking like as of right now, like for reals. Okay, and then we'll get into our fantasy booking. So as of right now, men's chamber, we have Randy, LA Knight, Cody, Javon, Jey Uso, Trick Williams. Women's chamber is Tiffy Time, Rhea, Raquel, Asuka, Alexa, and Kiana. And then we have Becky versus AJ Lee, and we have Punk versus Finn.
Yep.
That's what we got. So, do you want to go first or do you want me to go
I
first?
will go first because it sounds like yours is maybe a little bit more interesting.
Oh,
so,
okay.
I'm going to go with mine first. So, we'll start off with Becky Lee.
You always write so much in your notes. It's
Becky
crazy.
versus AJ Lee.
Okay.
And I was really trying to map out exactly what should happen here because it's being reported that the match is happening at Mania, right? Becky
I
versus
figured,
AJ.
yeah.
Right? We're not going to do that.
Okay.
We're just scrapping that
not
idea.
Doing that.
Because this feud has been going on since what, like August, September, something like that.
I mean, yeah, when she came back, basically.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of done with the feud.
A lot.
And I'd like Becky to do something different. I'd like AJ to do something different. So I'm going to do something different here. So what I think that this match should start off with is, I mean, you can do it. Bell just rings, or even right before the bell rings. Becky, I think AJ should get a big pop. She's in Chicago. She should have that little moment with the fans, and Becky just fucking decks her. And then it's just a Becky masterclass, just slamming her face on the fucking table 100 times, just beating the shit out of AJ, right?
Yeah.
I think Becky should do the little skips, you know.
Right,
she just really mock AJ, really heal it up until she does something, whether it's to mock like Punk or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And it should be. It lights that rage so that we see that psycho AJ again.
Oh, okay.
And that psycho AJ comes out. She just kicks Becky's ass, ends up beating Becky Lynch in this match. Maybe hitting her with the with Becky's own move, the disarmer, something like that.
Okay.
Beats her. And I think that we should just get AJ Lee doing those dream matches that she said that she wants to do.
Yeah.
I think it should be AJ versus Bayley going into Raw. I think AJ should then face Lyra. And then we eventually get to, if she is healthy, AJ versus Roxanne at WrestleMania. Or we just do like a 4-way. AJ, Bayley, Lyra, Roxanne.
Okay.
Would be great. Roxanne could pick up the victory there. We could do it where AJ wins the title. Actually, no, I'm changing all that. AJ wins the match at Mania.
Okay.
The next night, Roxanne didn't get pinned. Roxanne wants the match.
So she gets the match.
And she wins it post-Mania.
Got it.
Yeah. I like that. Boom.
Okay.
See, I'm on the fly doing this.
Yeah, I was going to say, as we're moving.
And then we get to CM Punk versus Finn Balor.
Okay.
I think that first and foremost, we should see Finn rocking some kind of White Sox. We should St. Louis Blues, you know, something like that. Who would be the Yeah, Punk doesn't give a fuck about the Bears. But Bad Boy Pistons gear, something like that, almost has that. But we see that in this match, obviously we get a good back and forth, but Finn starts to really feel like this is his time, this is his moment. Like he's got Punk on the ropes, right? Sling Blade
Right.
goes up to the top. The fans are kind of rocking with him.
Yeah.
And Dom and JD come out.
Oh,
Dom and JD come out, which causes a distraction,
to
obviously.
help.
Right to help. And that causes a distraction. Finn's pissed, and he's telling them to leave. And Punk doesn't know any of this. And he turns around, boom, Anaconda Vice, right? But then Punk sees, while he's got Finn in the Anaconda Vice, it looks like Finn's about to pass out. He sees Dom and JD. He's like, fuck. I'm not going to win. I'm not going to prove that I'm the best in the world if I win this way.
You're not anyway,
so he goes out of the ring and starts kicking Dom and JD's ass, right?
Okay, so we're going totally unrealistic. That's crazy. Okay.
Just bang,
totally
right?
unrealistic.
Bang.
That's fine.
Finn doesn't hit them, but Finn was pissed, obviously. So then Finn gets in the ring, and you're going, oh, shit, Finn's going to use the opportunity. He's going to do it. He's going to use the opportunity of Dom and JD, and this is what they wanted. Sling Blade. He goes for the Sling Blade, and it still doesn't work. GTS, bang. 1, 2, 3. CM Punk wins, and then you can have CM Punk and AJ Lee celebrate as champions in Chicago. Boom.
Sure. Whatever.
Now we get to and then obviously this is going to lead to Finn versus Dom at Mania. And then we get to, let's start off with the women's elimination chamber. Once again, not super excited for either one of these elimination chambers. So maybe you guys can put something in that's exciting, or maybe you'll have something that's super exciting for this chamber.
Oh, I think I slayed it. So
okay.
We'll see.
Okay. I don't feel super confident about my chambers. I mean, I've wrecked you for the first 2.
I'm pretty sure comments always pick me.
Fantasy bookings. People can be wrong.
We'll go back and look.
The customer's not always right.
That's all right.
So we'll start off with Rhea and Raquel in this chamber, because I think that we should have a nice brawl. Obviously, they have a lot of history together. You can kind of go into that. Commentary can have their whole heyday, and then you get into Kiana third.
Okay.
Because I think that Kiana should have that big spot where she's able to lift up Rhea, and people are like, damn.
Oh, yeah.
She lifts up Raquel, and they're like, damn.
Right.
And she's standing in there with Rhea and Raquel and, holding her own, which is a big, big moment for her. Then we get to Tiffany. I think Tiffany comes in to just add that pace into the match, adds in the flips, adds in all the fun gymnastic shit. You can kind of branch off the 2 and 2.
Yeah.
I do think that there should be a couple of times where Tiffany and Kiana kind of look at each other, because I think that Tiffany and Kiana could make sense as a tag team.
Okay.
Especially with Kiana kind of holding her own and being so good. And she keeps saying, like, Julia's going to do this and Julia's going to do that. Eventually, if you want Tiffany to be babyface, you can have Tiffany kind of be like, you're just as good as Julia, Kiana. It's not true, but you're just as good as Julia. And that can kind of get Tiffany and Kiana to be a tag team and let Julia be on her own.
Okay.
Then we get to Alexa, then Asuka's last. No one's been eliminated yet.
Okay.
I think that we should see Kiana eliminate Asuka first, because I think Asuka getting eliminated first is going to give ammunition to Kyrie to be like, you didn't have a shot at winning this. And then I think that Kiana should upset Tiffany. But I could see Tiffany defeating Kiana. But I'd give the big moment to Kiana, but you can have Tiffany pin Kiana, Kiana pin Tiffany. I have Alexa pinning Kiana then, just to add it if in case they do Kiana and Julia as a tag team. Alexa, Charlotte, Kiana, Julia,
Okay.
And then I see Rhea pinning Alexa, and then ultimately Rhea getting the win on Raquel. We get Rhea versus Jade, and then we get Io versus Julia at Mania as they drop the tag titles to Nia and Lash. And then maybe we get a Nia, Lash, Charlexa, and Zaruka, or Bayley, Lyra, TLC triple threat tag at Mania.
Interesting. Okay.
All right, so the Raw one.
Yeah.
So I start with Javon and Trick, right? I need it to be the young guys just getting the shine.
And to be fair, the other ones are so fucking old they may not last.
I really want this to be a showcase of the future. And then next we get in Jey Uso. Jey Uso comes in almost like a hot tag, just comes in real hot. Bang, bang, boom, 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 bop. Taking out Javon and Trick. Okay. And then what does he do on the top of the pod? He hits the running back, baby. Because we running it back, right? Right? And Jay runs it back and he gets down. Trick shot. It's over. Trick Williams pins
That's
Jey
insane.
Uso.
That quickly is insane from Trick Williams. That's
Well,
insane.
he wasn't supposed to be in this match, regardless.
Fair.
Jay, you're not gonna have a long time. You know, you're gonna have to spend your Saturday in Chicago, but I'm sure they got good eats. And then we get to Cody Rhodes and LA Knight coming in, and they kind of team up on Trick because once again, Trick is the only heel in this match.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I think that it should be the numbers game is fully against Trick in this match. So Cody and LA Knight are kind of beating up Trick Williams, and then of course we get Randy. And why I want Randy to be last is because while you can get that babyface team up, Randy is a babyface, but Randy's just kind of out to kick everyone's ass, and that's exactly what he does. He just starts
it'd
kicking
be what he do,
He just starts kicking everyone's ass. So then Javon goes for the OG cutter from the top on Randy, right? And stops because Randy was getting ready for the RKO. We've seen him already hit it now. So now Randy's like, and Javon too, they kind of have that little chemistry. So then we have Trick, I think, should pin LA Knight. It's really tough for LA Knight in this situation because I think that his whole story was going to be with Bronson. So I just got Trick pinning LA Knight to just give Trick something else. And then I see Randy Orton RKOing Trick. We go and then pinning Trick. OG Cutter into the RKO. Randy finally hits it. And I think that we should go where Randy can pin Javon.
Okay.
And he sits up. He starts to think a little bit.
It's dramatic. Okay.
He goes, I'm gonna hit the punt.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit the punt. Goes into the ropes, right, to go for the punt, and Cody stops him. Cody's like, "What the fuck are you doing? Whoa, we're going a little far here. That's the young OG. What are we doing?" And then we just have like a big face off between Cody and Randy. They're just throwing blows. They're just fighting for like 5 minutes, right? And then we see Crossroads from Cody Rhodes pins Randy Orton from the pod. OG Cutter. Javon Evans wins the Elimination Chamber.
Oh, we went unrealistic. Okay.
What's unrealistic about
There's
that?
no way they're gonna book Javon.
Cody in the final two. Yeah, I get it.
No,
I get
there's
it.
no way they're gonna book
Javon Evans with
win.
the Chamber, baby. All right, I need to have some fun with this. Javon needs to win.
I hear you.
That would be fun.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So.
Sorry. One last thing.
Okay.
I'll ask actually at the very, very end. Very, very end.
Okay. So we have somewhat similar outcomes.
Oh, you have Javon winning too.
No.
Good.
No, not at all. We have somewhat similar outcomes for certain things, but we have very different ways of getting to these things.
Okay.
So I'll go in similar order to you.
Okay.
So I have I'll start with AJ Becky.
Yep.
AJ beats Becky. Becky wins it back at Mania. And then I'm done because I already don't care.
Okay.
That's it. I don't give a shit
Wow,
anymore.
that was so quick.
I'm so over it. I get her to do something else. I'm tired.
Super detailed there, bub.
Yeah, you book out like the match itself. I don't have time for that. I worry about like the story and the winner, and I leave it at that. For Punk Finn, I have a similar thing here, except I'm not giving Finn any fucking credit. Okay, it's a normal match. Marissa's exhausted. Marissa's bored as shit. Punk and Finn are doing what they do. I do have Dom and JD coming out to help, and obviously they fail. Punk is winning. We all knew this, so I'm not even gonna go in deep on that. What I'm doing though is really the next step here is obviously Finn's pissed, right? And follow us up to Raw, where Dom and Finn are arguing in the lair, with the little group there, and Finn, says, "You ruined my shot for the title." And he's like, maybe I'll go after a different title. Maybe I'll be the IC champion. And, of course, Liv is appalled.
Right, and Dom says, "But that's my title."
Right. He said, "No, Finn, I have that one." And Finn goes, "Yeah, but a win for one is a win for all, right? We'll keep it in the Judgment Day. Like but it'll give me a chance. It's my turn, and you cost me, so you kind of owe me this." Sort of thing. Liv is appalled by this. She cannot believe her ears or her eyes that Finn, in his old age, has the audacity. And I agree. I agree with her. Liv and Raquel also share a kind of a moment, because they are not on the same side. Raquel is taking Finn's side in this little scenario. And Raquel kind of goes, and Liv is like, Okay, planning your death. So Liv grabs Dom, they leave. They just walk out of the lair, leaving JD, Finn, and Raquel in the lair, and it's very much giving Liv Dom against the world.
Right. Nightmare blunt rotation
is coming. Then obviously we get to Finn and Dom at Mania for the IC title. Dom retains. Don't care what happens to Finn after that.
Okay.
So that's Punk and Finn, right?
Shit, man, Finn fucking hates this video.
Cry. I don't know. So then I'm gonna do the match I added.
Okay.
So I'm adding a match here.
Okay.
So I have a similar thing of like I do want a women's tag TLC at Mania, but we obviously need a build up for it. But I did it a little different. So I would want the Elimination Chamber match to be the Bella Twins versus Bailey and Lyra.
Number one contender match?
This has been, should have been, building up on Raw this entire time. Like, hypothetically, since the Rumble, when Bella's eliminated them, this has been a feud. Hypothetically.
Wait, the Bellas eliminated Bailey and Lyra?
Yes.
Oh, bro, I don't even remember that.
So, well, because I remember it happening, and we went, oh, that's going to be the feud, and we haven't seen Brie since. Or Nikki. So, that's the feud, right? So, that's been a feud, hypothetically, this whole time. It leads to this match at Elimination Chamber, right? What I would want to do is also just, like, throughout this, we have the Bella Twins, Bailey, Lyra. We also have Lash and Nia, Asuka and Kyrie. We have Zaruka, and then we have Rio.
Okay.
Rio are still the champions.
Okay.
I would give it so that throughout this whole time frame of failed bookings by Road Dogg, failed bookings by Triple H, failed bookings by every going bald man in the back, right? All these teams are facing each other. And it ends up with each team has a win over the other.
Love that. Yeah.
The last one is Bella's Bailey Lyra.
Love that.
At Elimination Chamber, Bella's get the win.
Okay, we disagree.
But now everybody has a win against one of those other teams. Right? So that brings us to a 6-team tag TLC. Put all of them in it at Mania.
Hell.
Put as many motherfucking women on the show as you can, and it's an easy way to get 12 women in one match on the card.
Isn't that what they did with the men for the SummerSlam?
They did, but they did it
top tier match.
It was a great match.
It was a top tier match.
So I would do that now with the women for Mania.
Spitting. I love it.
6 teams.
However, if you're doing Rio in there, I'm gonna need to know your women's chamber.
To that.
All
so
right.
women's chamber.
Oh, foreshadowing, lads.
So for the women's chamber, I have a different winner.
Okay.
So I would say on the road to WrestleMania throughout this time So I have Alexa winning. I'm giving Alexa the dub at Chamber. Walk with me. She wins, and we're starting right. Can you hold up? Walk with me.
All right.
So Alexa wins a Chamber, and throughout this road to WrestleMania, right, we have Alexa is, she's getting a little excited. She's getting a little cocky. Charlotte is getting jealous, but being supportive, right? Charlotte is doing her best through her face, right? And then Alexa has a random, say, a match against Julia or something. She loses, right? So she loses some random match on SmackDown. Alexa then is scheduled for another match. And this is just between Chamber and Mania, right? Random matches on SmackDown. Say she then faces Kiana for all I give a shit. I don't know. Lash, whatever. Charlotte goes out to try to help. Alexa loses anyway. SmackDown before Mania, Alexa just decks Charlotte. You just kick off the show with Alexa just attacked her backstage, heel turn, it's done. Right? You have Jade versus Alexa at Mania. Jade retains. You go into Alexa versus Charlotte as a feud moving forward. And right as Jade is celebrating, boom! Bianca Belair.
That would be great.
Returns. Ready or not, because Jade don't fucking wrestle anyway. So you could just have Bianca and her doing like promos and segments and whatever for like a couple weeks if you need to until Bianca's ready to wrestle. But that would put her at roughly the 3-month mark that we need post-surgery. right? So that's how I would do that.
That's pretty decent.
Right?
That's
because
pretty decent.
Tiffany's annoying as an answer to win, and I don't want to deal with it. And I want to keep Rio as tag people. So that's what we're doing. Now, my men's chamber. I changed everything. All the stories.
Oh, everything.
I'm rewriting it all. Okay.
Are the 6 men that are in it still in it?
So let me no.
No?
No, not all of them. I kept most of them. I changed one. And you can't interrupt. Let me finish. So I would let's start with I would change the story of Sammy Cody from SmackDown.
Mhm.
Okay. So Sammy, we cutting out that whole like we bitched out like a coward shit on Cody. Cody screams in your face and you don't go back and go, I'm sorry, I'm a little coward. But we cut that out. Right. We're not doing that. Not on my booking. Okay, maybe Road Dogg does that, not me. We cut that out. Instead of Trick, Carmelo, Damian, we just cut that match. That's not happening.
Mm-hmm.
That's not happening. Or you just replace Trick with Sami Zayn. I don't give a shit. But either way, Sami Zayn taking his spot. Trick is not in the match. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you were going to put in Mello.
No. Carmelo's still losing. If you want to just put him in the match, it's fine. But either cut that match and Sammy wins with another triple threat match, or Sammy just takes his spot. I don't give a shit. But either way, Trick is out and Sammy is in. Thank you so much. In the chamber, we come down to Sammy, Cody, Randy. Okay, I didn't book the rest of the other people. I don't care how they get in or get out or do anything. I don't care what order they're in. I don't give a shit. Yeah, sorry, I don't care. So we come down to Randy, we come down to Cody, and we come down to Sami Zayn. Now, Cody kind of looks at Randy. They're having a little moment.
Oh.
Right? They're discussing. They're kind of looking, and Randy, my lovely Randy, tries to be a good person, and he makes a mistake. Randy goes after Sammy.
Dumbass.
Not Cody.
Dumbass.
Cody attacks Randy from behind, and then Randy is shocked when Cody backs up into the corner, and Cody punts Randy.
Damn.
Full heel turn, Cody Rhodes. Okay? He takes out Randy. Sorry, Randy, love you. Okay? Cody's screaming, right? And he's like, you're getting in my way. I need to get my title back. Bullshit of, please, let's get back to my god-awful storytelling, right? As that's happening, Sammy takes advantage. Haluva kicks him from the back of the head. Sami Zayn wins the chamber. Sammy goes on, beats Drew. We finally get the moment. Sami Zayn champion.
Love it.
And then we get Cody Randy at Mania. Non-title, Cody Randy at Mania. Cody is the heel. Randy is the babyface. Randy brings back the punt and wins.
It's crazy. I love this idea.
Thank you.
It's crazy.
What?
We get heel Cody Rhodes. I'm rooting for Cody over Randy in that match.
Of course you are.
I want heel Cody bad.
That's what I would do. Cody needs to be a heel at this point because everybody's sick of him anyway. And if you leave him as a babyface, people are just going to start fucking booing him at this point. And everybody wants Cody Randy. So I feel like this is the best way to kind of give a little bit of everything everyone wants.
So just to be clear, your winner of the Elimination Chamber is a guy that's not in the match.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. We didn't say that we had to be realistic.
No, that's what should be happening.
I agree with you.
Sammy should be in the fucking chamber.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, and of course, like I am so for like push the new guys, stop with the 45-year-olds.
Right. That's why I did with Javon winning.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. But also like I want Sami Zayn to take out like Cody don't have to be in everything.
That's true. Yeah, take out Cody. Yeah.
Trick shouldn't be there at all.
Oh, that's not true.
Leave it to Javon. Let Javon be the new one that we're hyping up.
I mean, I did have that.
It is just unfortunate that like there's really good stories possible with the older guys right now, and like the younger ones don't have a ton going on. However, I would let Javon run free. What? You pick as many cool, fun moments and flippy moments as you want to do, and I'm just gonna tell LA Knight, suck it up and take them. Because I fucking
Why
said
LA
so.
Knight?
I don't know.
Does Jay run it back in your chamber?
Yeah, and then someone hits him.
Oh, okay. So you're stealing from my booking. I'm just saying it's
you
that
asked.
elite. It's that elite.
They don't pin him and take him out after that. That's stupid. It's too quick.
So are you done?
Oh yeah, that was my thing.
So a very important question that I still have
Okay.
for Elimination Chamber
Yes.
is what's in the crate.
Oh yeah, I didn't plan that out.
So
I forgot about
I
that.
think that the most.
Bianca's in the crate.
Well, okay, cool.
Because that's who I have popping up.
Yeah, no, I'm down with that. So
Oh, I guess that doesn't make sense.
that's
I were
at
popping up
Mania.
at Mania. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I don't know who's in the crate.
Your crate is the ladder that is obviously that's at Mania. So
I don't know.
I don't know. Is it Brie Bella's return again? We see in the crate. I think most likely we see Danhausen, right?
What?
I think that Danhausen, because Danhausen does unboxings and he comes out with boxes and stuff.
No, I just mean like that's boring. Who gives a fuck? Who knows he's even there? What's happening? What do you mean?
A lot of people know Danhausen. All right, he gets a lot of monies. All right, I think that Danhausen is going to be kind of a pest to both Pierce and Aldis, and neither one of them want him. And then he's like, where am I going? Where am I going? I can help you out. And maybe he's more so an assistant like GM, because I don't think he wrestles. He's not going to wrestle his son.
Obviously.
And I think eventually he goes to Raw, because it's literally just going to be a segment where Punk is like, I like this guy.
They're friends. I forgot about that.
Let's have him on Raw. And Pierce is like, okay, I don't fucking know. Or maybe like Punk needs help after, he's champion or whatever. He needs help against fucking the Vision or some shit. I guess not now. Now that the Vision's all hurt. And he's just like, I will literally pick a fucking Danhausen. Come here. And it's Danhausen and him end up winning the match or something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
Something,
that's
whatever.
interesting. You think he's winning a match ever. That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah, eventually with Punk.
Okay.
But for me, I would book it as it's another pod.
I get why I forgot about the box. Okay.
You forgot about what?
I forgot about the box.
Oh, I think you said the Bucks. I was like, the Young Bucks are not here.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I think that it should be another pod.
Okay.
It should be another elimination. I mean,
Harry didn't like that idea from you.
No. It should be another pod.
Okay.
And then they should go who gets in. And Pierce and Aldis have to pick, because Aldis is going to want a SmackDown wrestler.
Oh, you know what? Here you go. We'll leave Trick in and just put Sammy in the extra pod. There you go.
Okay, sure. Pierce goes, well, it's a Raw wrestler. I had it first. And then Aldis goes, well, you gave it to me.
Right.
And then Pierce can go, well, you gave it back to me. And it can be this whole little thing.
Yeah.
And then eventually the pod is Chicago's greatest professional wrestler of all time, Mustafa Ali. Yeah, that's right. TNA gets in this bitch. And Mustafa Ali is going to WrestleMania. Drew McIntyre and Mustafa Ali, one-on-one, two of TNA's greatest. Mustafa wins the title.
Okay, and you said mine was unrealistic. That's fine.
I have Javon or Mustafa winning. What's unrealistic about that?
Okay, someone in the comments tell them. All right.
That's a great Elimination Chamber.
All right. Well, that is both of our fantasy bookings for Elimination Chamber. As always, let us know in the comments whose you liked better, mine. And then tell us your thoughts on what you would book for the show.
Shout out Mustafa. Shout out to Javon. Deuces.